Here comes the qualifier. She's won 4 matches to get here. Just 21 years of age, left-hander. From Thailand. Plays off a ranking at the moment inside the top 70. She's number 69 in the world. Has been as high as 52 in the world in February 2016. And a familiar face on our screens these days, Michelle Lee from Canada. Now, are we going to see another seeded upset? Looks pretty relaxed, doesn't she? Off a career high ranking of number 9 in the world. Seeded second here at the foot of the women's singles draw. The challenger is ready. She's on court, poised, ready to get stuck into this one. What a run she's had so far. She's taken down Bewin Zhang of the States, the 3rd seed in this event. Then Fitriani of Indonesia yesterday, the world number 30. She's lost to Michelle Lee before in the Macau Open last year. Remember, that was the tournament that Michelle Lee won. So yeah, heard it that time. Michelle Lee's going to serve. KATETHONG to take the far end away from our main camera position as we take a look at her. Years old, left-handed, born and bred in Bangkok, 1.63 meters tall, and there's her ranking. Just what's that? 17 spots off her career high, which she climbed to number 52 in the world back in February 2016. We mentioned that earlier, didn't we? She's played 22 matches this year, won 15 of them, and lost 17. There's a Supanida KATETHONG. She had a win in the Mongolia International Challenge event earlier this year, as she did in the Iran Fair International Challenge as well. So won a couple of titles. That's her route through, and it's quite something, isn't it? You know, beating the world number 30 in her last quarterfinal match there, and Bewin Zhang, I mean, wow, that is some win against the world number 10, amongst others there. Lin Yingchun from Chinese Taipei in a qualifying match, and an Indian player who qualified in round 1 as well. So it's been a great week for KATETHONG, but is this where it ends against a player much, much more experienced? Michelle Lee of Canada, just 27 years of age. Playing off that career high ranking. She's reached the semi-finals of the Japan Open, which of course is no mean feat because that is a Super 750 level event, and that's the biggest final 4 of her career so far. Her route through, fairly emphatic. Just needing 45 minutes in the opening round match to get past Yeo Jia Min of Singapore, a player who she lost to, I'm pretty sure, at the World Championships in Basel. Now that's off the back of my mind, don't quote me on that. But that was a good turnaround for her. She's been in good form, yet to concede a game. Our umpire and service judge. And for Michelle Lee, of course, she won her 3rd consecutive Pan Am Games gold medal in women's singles. And when you put all that together with a career best title at the Macau Open late last year, that's why she's inside the top 10 right now. The Canadian from Markham, Ontario.
Am I right?
Hong Kong born, she is.
KATETHONG, Thailand. And on my left, Michelle Lee, Canada. Michelle Lee to serve. Love all. Play.
Michelle Lee, heady favourite to win this women's singles semi-final.
It's over. 1 love.
Strong start for the qualifier, familiar with the feel of this venue. Had a lot of matches here already.
Love.
Perfectly weighted, right inside the back line.
Love. Four, love.
First point on the board then for Michelle Lee.
1-4.
Unleashing the fury on that one. Just looking back to her coach for a little bit of acknowledgement and positivity. Oh, that's brilliant. Spreading the court beautifully. Great level of control from the Canadian there. Longest rally of the match, 34 shots, that one. And she'll be settling far better now. 3 consecutive points for Michelle Lee here, who's fully alerted to the dangers of her qualifier opponent, who she's beaten once before when she went on that title tear in Macau last year. It was a tight 3-game affair back then in Macau. Came through 21-12 in the deciding game. Michelle Lee is the top seed back then. Starting to really settle here now. Well, a declaration of authority and seniority from Michelle Lee. That's 6 consecutive points for the Canadian now.
It's over. 5,
suddenly,
6.
The Thai qualifier looks like she just found her range again.
over 7-5.
It bobbled on the net, didn't it? And just wriggled over.
5.
Oh, just reverse slice from Michelle Lee there. A roar of approval from the Canadian.
9-5.
He's starting to really find form. Everything has precision about it, doesn't it? Well, it was such a stunning start from the Thai left-hander. I thought Michelle Lee might be losing a grip, but hasn't she fought back very effectively? Brilliant, very deceptive from KATETHONG. That was standout.
10.
The tall, rangy Michelle Lee couldn't get there. Top 10 a step shy. Oh. So quick to get up the court, take that shuttle really early, Michelle Lee there. So to the turn we go, 11 points to 6, 5-point cushion for Michelle Lee. Good turnaround at the start.
注意啊，你防守他杀完，你发完他第一拍，人都知道他要杀。但是他杀有时候挡的时候去挡他正拍，因为挡完他。
Court 1, 20 seconds. Court 1, 20 seconds. Eleven, 6, play.
Well, at some stage, fatigue, you'd imagine, would play its part, having contested and won 4 matches so far. The Thai left-hander must feel a little bit of lactic acid in the legs, you'd imagine. This is the sort of contest that you don't really want to take on when you're feeling perhaps a little jaded. Nice changes of pace. The Canadian now really getting the bit between her teeth.
over. 7.
Michelle Lee now starting to really settle to the patterns of play of the Thai athlete. But that was a fine slice. First unforced error in a while. She's been pretty watertight until just then. And a little too greedy there.
9-16. Over 17-9.
Well, that 4-point run from the off for KATETHONG has not been an awful lot to get too excited about thereafter. She's had a couple of runs of 2, but that's about it. The rangy power of the Canadian is hard to deal with. When you combine that with all of her athleticism and precision of shot as well, she's bringing a lot to the court. Understandably, she's a top tenor.
Game point 9.
All of the answers right now, Michelle Lee, despite a slow start, she's in the driving seat of this opening game. She has 11 game point opportunities now to secure it. At the first opportunity, she does just that. 13 minutes played, 21 points to 9 in favour of Michelle Lee. The Canadian looking good.
Court 1, 20 seconds. Court 1, 20 seconds.
Michelle Lee at the start of game 2 here with almost $12,000 up for grabs for a spot in
game.
tomorrow's title decider for the winner of this one.
Play.
Second seed here at the foot of the women's singles draw. Looking good, halfway home.
It's over. 1 love. Two love. It's over. 1 2.
She just looks like she's got time on shuttle, and there's an elegance and a smooth poise around court from Michelle Lee. Good play there from KATETHONG, just rushing the Canadian into error. Right at the left hip, plenty of pace.
Service over. 2 3. Service over. 4 2.
Of course, Michelle Lee's a Commonwealth Games gold medalist in 2014, downing Kirsty Gilmore of Scotland in the final back then. That was a long time ago, but that just sort of shows the pedigree of this top 10 athlete. Misjudgment there, though. That one landing plumb on the line.
It's over. 5 3.
Thought it might be spilling out wide because of the breeze, but not so. Nicely done.
It's over. 4 5.
Beautiful from the Thai left-hander.
6 4.
Gorgeous cross net.
Seven 4.
Well, of course, she beat Tai Tzu Ying to reach the semi-finals of the Japan Open earlier this year. 22-20 in the deciding game. That was a career best result for Michelle Lee. KATETHONG here with some brilliant badminton. She has an 8-4 lead, really turning it on. She's up to her level big time. Spreading her attack line so well, finishing off with a round head there.
5 8.
Look at this. Super agile for a tall athlete. little too greedy with the cut.
It's over. 9-5.
Oh, it's brilliant badminton. That was a terrific rally. And somehow KATETHONG turned that point around. She was under the utmost of movement pressure here. Watch this final shot. Straight smash. Imperious accuracy from the underdog. Michelle Lee working extremely hard, covering a lot of court, but that was simply too good. Well, when considering the opening game, she had a run of 6 and 2 consecutive runs of 5 points, did Michelle Lee. There's been a seismic turnaround here because KATETHONG looking good, attempting to head to the turn in front in game 2. A lapse in concentration from Michelle Lee, and Supanida KATETHONG is in front as we head to the mid-game interval in game 2. 11 points to 5. She swung this one around, you know. Could be going the distance here.
Court 1, second. Court 1, 20 seconds.
然后不要打在别人打第一条线，打那一条线控完。
Encore.
Michelle Lee with plenty to ponder in game 2. She's got a lot of work to do. She's out first, ready to roar against this tough, fast riser from Thailand. Well, Michelle Lee upping the level.
6,
And having to.
7. It's over. 12, 6.
Got to be careful here. And another misjudgment from Michelle Lee, who's all at sea with her badminton right now. KATETHONG is just rolling away with her scoreboard.
It's over.
Getting the big guns out there, though, the Canadian. Broke a string in doing so. But she's still 6 points adrift, chuntering away to herself.
7, 30.
Oh, that is a beautiful cross block off the backhand from KATETHONG. She's suddenly just relaxed over the last sort of 10 minutes or so and really found her form. She's fist bumping too. She means business. She's fully aware that chances like this don't come along too often. And you've got to ride that wave of momentum. She obviously enjoys playing at this venue. Had 4 match wins already here. Seeking a 5th.
Over 15-8. Service over 9-15.
Silky hand skills on that return. Oh, nicely done. So good at opening the court and playing to the space. And of course, she's got power on her side, the tall, rangy Canadian. Every now and then she's bristling with it. Look at this, strong arming away through that point, muscling through. Brilliant. Digging deep, the Thai qualifier, showing a lot of character, and she's far from overwhelmed out here. She's really getting stuck in. Now, this is where the resurgence has to come for Michelle Lee. Otherwise, she's going to have a 3-game contest on her hands, because the Thai youngster looking pretty hungry for the upset again. And it's almost as if the Canadians' radar has momentarily sort of gone off over the last 5 or 10 minutes. And when you twin that with the fact that the lady in red, the left-hander from Thailand, has upped her level as well. Buoyed by some big wins. Bewinjang and Fitriani as well in the round prior. Full of confidence and very dangerous, the qualifier. Good defense from Lee.
13-17.
Fabulous play. Super tight net shot from KATETHONG. I don't think Michelle Lee can quite believe what's hitting her right now. It's just an absolutely Well, a really tough wave of attack.
It's over. 40, 18.
Oh, hang on, it's been called out. So Michelle Lee heard the call and immediately gestured upstairs. She wants to have a challenge here. You can understand that. These are big moments right now. Huge difference between 1914 and 1518, and she knows it. As do the fans. Inflatable clappers going crazy. Oh, it is long. Correct call from the lives judge.
One challenge remaining. It's over. 19, 14. Play. It's over. 15, 19.
Well, Michelle Lee with wins over Saina Nehwal and Sung Ji-hyun, who's in the final. At the other side of the draw, having beaten An Si-young, as well as Tai Tzu-ying, a very experienced athlete, but she's right up against it here. This Thai qualifier is having an absolute tear of a tournament.
20, 10 point, 15.
She's ripped through the draw, although been tested a lot with 3-game affairs. But here again, she's bringing her best and proving a real handful for the world number 9. 5-game points for KATETHONG. That's gone, and she only needs one of them. So we're going the distance in our women's singles here. 21-15. Supanida, KATETHONG secures game 2.
打中间就好，打中间拉中间。没有，我说拉高中间给他。我说你被动的时候，直接拉高拉中间就好，在那边的话，等一下在这边就没关系，你就尽量去控，控一点，然后起来有机会就去切杀。
Court 1, 20 seconds. Court 1, 20 seconds.
Well, their previous match in the Macau Open went the distance, and now today here in the Taipei arena, Michelle Lee will have to dig very deep, having lost the last game. It's a 1-game shootout for a spot in tomorrow's women's singles final.
One, love.
Well, there's a keenness in the legs of the lady in red, but just over pressing there. This year, these two have lived at totally different levels of tournament. And the Thai athlete, she's been playing international challenge events predominantly. She was knocking on the door of the top 50 3 years ago. In February 2016 was KATETHONG. But not a lot since then, really. She's managed to keep her ranking inside the top 70, but is this her chance to make a breakout tournament here? That's just gone wide. Michelle Lee, as she did in the opening game, starting to really turn the screw, you sense now. There's been a few too many errors from KATETHONG, who's almost over pressing. Another great lead from the Canadian #1. Finding all four corners of the court in that point really well. Oh, brilliant. Super straight smash to secure the point. It's been a third game played with real discipline from Michelle Lee, having lost the opening point of it. Now 7 points in a row for the lady in black. Body blow again for the Thai.
9-1.
Michelle Lee momentarily with all the answers in this decisive game.
It's over. 2-9. over 10-2.
Nicely done.
It's over 3-10.
Oh. Strong straight smash from Michelle Lee to secure an 11-3 advantage as we head to the mid-game interval in game 3. 42 minutes played, the Canadian back in control.
发球，等一下去试一下。如果你要发高的可以，不要拉那么大去发，然后在这边去发，发完之后它一定会下来。我会这种起来，有时候就发平一点点稍微。如果你想要发高的话，然后注意风向。打这边应该没有那么快吧？这边比较快。
20 seconds. Coach, you can go check.
Had a lot of success with those body attacks, has Michelle Lee. Just upping the pace here.
It's over 4-12. You sure?
Yep. Powerful. Tricky to play.
5-12.
Very sprightly with the footwork. She's a good mover. Both players really enjoying this near end to our main camera position. Oh, yes.
It's over 13-6.
The clear far too short there from the Thai qualifier. She gets punished for that one and she knows it. Stopping her run of points at 3. Michelle Lee with the upper hand again, but that's gone.
It's over 7-13.
It's gone. I thought so. She can barely believe it. Looks upwards for a little bit of divine intervention, but yeah, she was all over that point, the Canadian. Look at this. Let's see it again. Good follow-up here, but just spilling over the back line. Has to be careful. Well, you'd imagine with all of her sort of top 10 experience that she'll find a way through, but it's been a sort of perilous road, a road in which she's taken a few wrong turns. There's been some momentary lapses in concentration, and this qualifier's threat has been quite poignant. That's gone. Again, it's the dangerous side. That subtle drift just nudging this final shot wide from KATETHONG. Michelle Lee just turning the screw with her pace that she has seemingly on tap. Combine that pace with great touch around the net, and she's back in control here. 4 points away from the title decider, where Sung Ji-hyun of South Korea lies in wait, having downed An Si-young earlier today.
Silver 10-17.
Yeah, plenty of heat on the smash to keep trouble at bay, and Michelle Lee now setting sail for home. There's been some dangerous moments through this match, but she's trying to recreate what she did back in the Macau Open last year in November and come through in 3 games. It's been a standout run of wins for KATETHONG, but her time here is drawing to a close, you sense. Oh, masterful from Michelle Lee. Oh, but hang on, her challenge has been killed. And either way, it's been a standout tournament for KATETHONG. Downing the 3rd seed Bai Wen-zhang and Fitriani as well in the quarterfinals. That one in straight games. She's had some big scalps here, this young left-hander, with a bright future. But that one is in. Challenge unsuccessful. And with that, it brings up a match point for Michelle Lee.
Match point 10. Play.
She's pleased. Michelle Lee, the 2nd seed, comes through a tight encounter against a very challenging Thai qualifier in Supanida KATETHONG. Michelle Lee coming through in 3 close games. 21-9, 15-21, 21-10 in the deciding game. The world number 9 home safely for a berth in this year's title decider. It'll be Sung Ji-hyun who lies in wait for the Canadian. And that's a good win for her. Downing the Thai qualifier in 51 minutes. There's confirmation of the scoreline. We've got men's doubles up next.